Oh, I was honestly like so zoned out and just kind of tuned in that I didn't even notice the song was looping. But I don't know. I like it. So this is just what I do. I find a song I like sometimes, and I just play it on repeat while I do other things. Hi, I'm doing other things. Hi, how is it? How you doing? How's it going? Let me turn the music down a touch. I'm fucking vibing. The thing is that I'm fucking vibing. Hi, Traves. Hi, Lazy. Hi, anybody. Hello. Yeah, we were listening to Creatures in Heaven by Glass Animals. I just really like Glass Animals. Uh, sorry, or whatever. Not really. Uh, how's it going? Um, I I had thought that maybe we would do some more P today. On Saturday, I thought that. And that was a weird thing for me to think. I am a little peed out. Well, I got all my pee out for right now. So should be working on emos, but I'm here instead. Well, why not both? And get that co-working lifestyle. Um, but hey, yeah. I just wanted to hang out today. I felt like it would be I just felt like doing a chill uh pipes and ramble stream. Well, maybe do some Guilty Gear. The thing is, I didn't realize until I booted up the game while getting set up. But apparently, there's online maintenance currently for net features of Guilty Gear, so it is not online playable. But honestly, I haven't been able to play it for a minute because of my hand. So I kind of just need to get back into practice either way. So if nothing else, I'll just do some training mode or arcade or whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to vibe. Yeah, I loved hanging out too. I've had a good day. Anything interesting to talk about? Nintendo happening? We don't need to get to that yet. Uh, Hi, Lawbear. Hello, hello. Um, Nintendo is happening. Nintendo is real. Um, I feel like something happened. Did something happen? Maybe nothing happened. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here. I'm here now. Uh, yeah. How's it going? How's it? How are we doing? Um, hi. Uh, Sorry. I'm just piping. I'm just gonna pipe for a second. I just want to pipe. I feel the pipe. The pipe is happening to me. Uh, 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 I should probably change the music. I don't want to. Honestly, the more times I loop it, the more likely I am to get live DMCA'd or whatever. Um, so let's get live DMCA'd for different reasons. Added a couple songs to the Millennium playlist and removed a bunch that wasn't feeling. Um, yeah. I've been watching so much Guilty Gear. Um, just no comment, like non-commentary. Not a specific streamer, just like a YouTube channel I found that has a bunch of high-level replays. Um, and I just watched that randomly. I've mentioned it before, I'm sure. Um, so I've been getting my guilty fix that way. Um, more than actually. Uh, well, I can't actually play the video game. I mean, or well, I couldn't. I could now. And I probably will. I actually think I will switch over to that after this pipe. But I started it. I was sitting here doing it during pre-stream, so I might as well just finish it. Uh, Falling back into the DBD pit. Oh, getting some Debbie's Delight. Well, I hope you enjoy. I've never played. I've never played it. I'm just aware of, as most people on the internet will be at this point. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know anything about it really. I know of it. I know that Leon is screams in it or whatever. That's cool. Um. But yeah, basically, I'm just so Eno-pilled. It's wild. I keep like, yeah. I feel like I talked about that. I may not have said it. Did I say it on stream or not? Who can say? I haven't played in like 2 to 3 years, and I hate that I'm having fun. I get that. Yeah, no, I feel you. Um, Gotta keep them separated. Sorry. uh, what was I talking about? Oh, Debbie Delight, right? No, Guilty Gear. I'm very Eno-pilled. I've been mentioning of wanting to find an alt to play, because I like playing alts. Uh, and among other reasons, but mostly I just like playing alts. But the more I look, the more I'm like, I just want to play Eno. I kind of just want to play. I'd heard that, right? Nicolas Cage is in the video game. Um, Eno is really cool as a thing. Yeah, I think so too. Um, um, okay, this is too loud. I can't hear myself think over the offspring. Hey kids, shut the hell up. Uh, he is. Who is? Oh, Nicolas Cage is in the video game, right? Um, yes. I'm sorry to hear that or whatever. I'm happy for him or sorry that happened. I don't know. I hope he's not getting like murdered or whatever. I don't know how that game works. Is he the monster? I don't know. Is there a monster? I don't know how it works. Just regular old Nick Cage, not even one of the characters he's played. Right. No, that tracks. Nicolas Cage is a character that he's played. Like he's just a character. You may have murdered him a lot. Good for you. Honestly, queen shit. Slay. Yeah. Uh the more I look at other characters, the more I just keep coming back to Eno. I took a sippy. I'll sippy. I'll sippy more. I'll sippy further. And I'll stretch it. Get my wrists lubed up. Not literal. Uh Stretched is what I mean. Uh Meow. Yeah. Uh God, it was so. It made me smile real big and blush a little bit that Slug was doing my like. There was a bunny in the video game he was playing, and he wanted to do my voice, and he did my him to get into my voice, and I just felt. I don't know. I felt a way. I liked it. Like, oh, oh. Um. Anyway, I know. I was tickled. um. But yeah. Honestly, like, I honestly like I barely pay attention. Like, these two usually aren't in games that I see. Like every now and then they are, but I rarely actually pay attention to what they're doing. I literally couldn't care less. There's no universe in which I start playing one of these two. It just isn't gonna happen. You infected him the way he infects us. You have harmed him in a way that matters. True. I mean, he picks up stims all the time. That's not new, right? Like he has plenty of streamer stims. He's got some velvets in there. Obviously, he and Dolly are just like an acceleration chamber of each other's stims. Um, yeah. Anyway, I don't care about them. They're just regular guy and regular guy blonde version. Like I don't care. I'm never gonna care about that. May's cute. I don't really like the charged dolphin thing. Axel. Uh, Chip is a ninja. I don't care. Potemkin, I will never play him. Faust is awesome and weird. I haven't really watched a whole lot of him either. I haven't really learned much about him. Like honestly, Lauber, if you didn't play Faust, I would consider it more strongly. But like I've explained this before that if I know someone that plays a character, I'm way less likely to pick that character. It's just the way my brain works. I'm not gonna double up. There's other characters for me to play, you know. But I do think Faust is cool. Milia, I want to like Milia. The thing about Milia is that her hair is a weapon, and it's really weird to look at. I've just never enjoyed this aesthetic of like her hair transforming. It's just it's weird. Like, girl, that's weird. Stop that. Who said you could do that? Quit it. I don't want to do that. Zato, if he wasn't the lowest tier you could possibly be, if he wasn't Zato tier currently, which is like a couple tiers below the next lowest, I would consider playing him way very much. Honestly, I like his shtick. Um, yeah, get a normal weapon, girl. I like Zato's shtick. Um, uh, uh, I'm not gonna address Rumlethal just yet. Rumlethal, I think is neat. That's all I'll say. Leo, I have no interest in. Um, Similarly, because it's Rushdown. I already have, there's plenty of other Rushdown. I mean, it's not even plenty. I would play Eno, and if I wasn't gonna play Eno for Rushdown, I would play Elfelt. I don't really need another one, honestly. I don't really care enough about the other options. Um, uh, uh, I don't know shit about Anji, but his face bothers me. Doesn't he look like a chipmunk? It looks like Simon Chipmunk from the Chipmunks, from Alvin and the Chipmunks, right? He's the blue chipmunk kid. He's just a chipmunk. He's chipmunk to me, and I like chipmunks like the real animal, but the cartoon chipmunks can go to hell. So, so Anji can go to hell, and that's my opinion about Anji. Gold Lewis is my dad, but I don't need to be him. Um, Nagoriyuki is awesome. But it's not my playstyle at all, or my aesthetic in general. Well, I mean, being large, powerful guy is what I mean by the aesthetic, not really being by. Is he's huge, which is it's awesome. Like I think it's his whole deal is great. Big sword, big katana, nothing not to like. I'm sorry, lazy. I was waiting for your response. You're never gonna unsee that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lazy. I know you like Anji, but he is chipmunks to me, and I can't change that. Nago is awesome. Yeah, world's coolest Dracula. And then world's second coolest Dracula is Slayer. We'll get to him. Um, Jacko is Dolly's. I'm not a zoner. Eno is everything to me. Giovanna's another rushdown. I don't really care. It's just not as interesting as Eno. That's the thing. It's like none of the other rushdown are as interesting to me as Eno, and that's all there really is to it. Like I tried them. I checked them out. I tried Chip a little. I tried Leo a little, just to understand the basics of their mechanics, and I've seen them be played. And yeah, there's just Eno's just everything. Andre looks really fucking cool and beautiful while they beat my ass. Yeah, true. Yeah, Gold Lewis is my dad. Dad, play, Dad, play Fortnite with me. Yes, cowgirl. Anything for you, my sweet daughter. uh, Dad, Dad, I'm transgender. Yes, yes, I love you very much. I don't know what this bit is. Anyway, Jacko is Dolly's. I don't care. Zoning. Happy Chaos. I wanted to like, and I don't. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you have that character where it's like your movements are too janky and weird. Like I want to. I like his shtick. I like him aesthetically. Honestly, like this is just Transmask and B vibes, and I'm here for it. Um, like his aesthetic is not the problem for me. It's more just that his um yeah, right? Uh uh that is just how Gold Lewis and Bridget are. And I'm convinced. Um Happy Chaos, he's cool, but like the way his attacks work are just so it's just stiff and it doesn't flow for me. I really like the gun and resource management part. Like that part is not the problem. I love that aspect. I wanted to play him for that aspect. The gun and the ammo and the gun stance, having to manage all of that was fun. Doing that while also like just trying to do combos in between while you manage that stuff. That's all cool. But the way that his moveset outside of the gun works and feels, and even how the gun itself ends up feeling to play, um, it just doesn't click for me. It doesn't feel especially great to me. Baiken is extremely hot, and I can't play her because I'd get distracted. Like, come on. I have shit to do. I have fights to win. I can't be looking at that. At Testament, I get distracted, but like, not in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like Testament is just my it's just like you know they're just my friend, my deeply friend. Um, to be serious, Baiken's playstyle is again something that feels a little wrong and I don't know, it's just wrong to me. It seems cool and good. I think she's awesome. I love Baiken. Honestly, I probably could get into her, but the playstyle just doesn't quite fit for me. That's all there really is to it. I don't know why I started rambling about each and every character individually, but I just kind of felt like it. So here we are. Glottal. Aw. I'm just rambling. Hi, Glottal. Hi, friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for rating. Hi, Kane. Hi, Ven. Hi, Fishy Stick. Hi, Glottal. Hi, Obzy. It's good to see you all. Hi. If you don't know me, if anyone's new here, I know none of you that I said are new. Uh, uh, hi, Fairy Pond. Um, but if anyone's new, and doesn't know me, I'm Bean. I'm a little bunny. I'm a bunny girl. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. Oh, well, ain't that just the way? It happens. Um, I'm just bouncing. I'm rambling right now. I'm just kind of rambling about Guilty Gear because I haven't been able to play it for a minute, and I'm going to, even though it's my Spotify played the Mole Town song from Sea of Stars that you love, so I had to raid you. I appreciate that. Man, you're so right for this. Hold on. Sea of Stars music on Spotify. It should be. Oh shit. Good news, gamers. It sure fucking is. Where's moles? Give me moles. Oh hell yeah. Shut up, Third Eye Blind. It's time for this shit. You had to add it yourself? And it apparently is, yeah. Here it is. Ba-da-boom. Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-ba-dum-bum-bam. Um, the soundtrack slaps. Anyway, today we're just rambling. I was playing some pipe game. I might play more pipe game later. Guilty Gear is undergoing maintenance currently for the online servers, so we can't do fun online battles. But I will probably hop in there and do some training and maybe arcade fight or whatever. Just to warm myself up because I haven't played it for over a week. Because I've been resting my hand, but I'm still feeling fine. Surprisingly, the 7 hours of Lies of P didn't actually bother me at all. Um, So yeah, that's what we're up to. We're just rambling and chatting. Hopefully they fix the thing that disconnects me at the start of every second round. Yeah, hopefully that's on their end and not yours. But who knows, really? There's, there's no guarantee of that. Um, but yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for rating Glottal. Thank you for anybody. If anyone needs to get going, if you need to take care of yourself, if you need to eat food, drink a water, go stretch, go decompress and not exist for a little bit. If you need to collapse in on yourself, if you need to form a new star in a distant galaxy, anything you got to do. Please feel free to go take care of it. But if you wanna hang out and listen to me ramble about things I like, you're welcome. We'd love to have you. Your internet is notoriously shit. It be like that. It be like that. Um, yeah, I'm just rambling about Guilty Gear characters. I was just talking about how much I love it, And like at this point, I've kind of narrowed it down really, really far. As far as like who else I'm interested in, I guess I'll kind of I'll skip to the chase. Testament. You need to find and consume an entire tree. Yeah, inhabitants and all. Um, if you need to consume a grub colony and the tree it lives in, feel free. If that's what your calling is. I love Testament. Testament is hot to me, and honestly, I want to practice them more. I still want to play them actually. I was playing them a lot against Dolly and struggling a lot. And the thing is that I still want to keep learning them a bit. Honestly, I just need to like actually sit down and learn combos and stuff for them. I had started to a little bit, but it just wasn't. That was like after I'd stopped playing them against her. Um, we'll get back to Bridget. We'll circle back to Bridget. I don't care about Sin. Bedman I like, but not enough to play. I rambled about it a while ago. Um, like not too long ago, that is. There's something about Sin that makes me want to fucking punt them. I have feelings about Sin. I brought it up on Dolly's stream and we had a whole conversation about it. I don't know that I want to get into it again. Um, I just I just don't want to talk about it. It just makes it just weirds me out. His lore is just a little sus to me, and I just don't like it. Um, it's fine, I just don't care. Not a fighting a game person, but I'm gonna lurk for a bit and observe the bunny talk about her interests. Thank you, Fishy Stick. I appreciate you. Have a good lurk. Um, the Mulkin shop music fucking slaps. It's 2 minutes. Let's fucking go. I like Bedman. I want to see if they make Bedman more interesting in future patches. And this is sort of the overall conclusion. Asuka's not for me. Johnny is Dolly's, and I'm not going to play him. Though I had seriously considered it when she was still maining Jacko. I would still consider it. But at this point, now that she's gotten so far into him, all the way inside of him and stuff, um, sorry, I probably wouldn't bother because she'd just be able to read me. Um, Elphel is so adorable and cute. But she's Eno, but simplified. And I think it's great that she exists and is that, but it's not for me. Because I already like Eno. I like Eno more at this point. So I don't really have any reason to play Elfel other than that it's just like another character that I could pick up. It would be pretty easy for me to at this point, I think. Like I wasn't having trouble learning her to begin with anyway. I love ABBA. So this is the thing. I've been watching all these replays, right? And I feel like who I'm really honing in on at this point, outside of Eno, are Axel and ABBA, and a little bit Slayer. Slayer is a whole other fucking thing, but ABBA, like, I'm still not committing to it. Um, because something that occurred to me while talking to Dolly about her picks and things, and made me realize I should, it made me reconsider how I've been thinking about it myself. Because what she's been doing is playing new mains, right? When she was playing Jacko, she was a Jacko main. When she was playing Asuka, she was an Asuka main. And now she's playing Johnny, and she's a Johnny main. Um, and I've decided to adopt that same mindset. And the thing is that right now, I don't want to main anyone but Ino. The more I look at and try to, I just want to play Ino. So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, that being said, Abba was close. Abba has a lot of things about her that are my shit. It just doesn't quite come all together for me. Um, she's install plus like going from a defensive sort of heavy hitting thing to like a rush down super powerful thing. It's cool, but being like slow and defensive is not my playstyle really. But the install is awesome. Like I want a stance changing thing. I want a character that does that, but I don't think that Abba is the right one for me. So we'll just have to see if someone else gets added in, who fits it better for me. Which I don't know how likely that is, but um, for right now, it's not quite all the way there. But she is very cool to see sometimes. I think the main problem for me is just the feast or famine aspect, where like sometimes you're just kind of getting hyper defensive and stuck in a corner, and you can't really get anything done, and you just kind of slowly die. You try to get things done, and then you don't. Um, and then sometimes you go off, and you go all the way off, and you carry her to win. Stance characters are pretty rare. Yeah, I have my own. Yeah, I have my preferences for how I would want a stance character to work, and Abba doesn't quite fit it. Um, it's a bummer. I wish we did have more installs. I know there's a couple, but yeah. Um, yeah, Abba is almost there. Axel is also almost there. Similar problem to Happy Chaos, where it just doesn't quite flow naturally for me to just like pick it up and go. But I would consider learning him still. I love a good install. I do too. Yeah, that's the thing is I like it when I've talked about this plenty of time. Stance changing is just my shit, right? Like my things, the things that I enjoy are dual wielding, having a melee weapon and a ranged weapon, or more specifically, having a ranged mode and a melee mode that I can swap between, or a mix of the two in a single stance. Um, I will never not be mad about Kai getting Dragon install. As I said up front, I don't really know much about Soul or Kai. I don't pay attention to them because I don't care. I will never play them. That's just the way it is. Just the way I am. They're just boring. I don't care. Like I get it. It's fine. Other people can play and enjoy them, and that's cool. I don't need to do that. Um, Axel is one that I would struggle. Honestly, at this point, with ABBA being kind of scratched off a little bit, they're basic as fuck, and I just don't need it. If Kai was a girl with long blonde hair, it would be a different story. I would be playing her, but he's not, so I'm not playing him. If Kai was Bridget and wasn't Kai, then we'd have a different story. So yeah, Axel is a very strong consideration and a very likely future pickup. Not anytime soon, but a potential future pickup. Same with Zato, Testament, Bridget. Honestly, all of them. Um, uh, uh, so to sort of skip to the conclusion a little bit, I don't think I want to pick anyone. Um, yeah, if Kai was a trans girl with a giant sword, then we could talk. On the most superficial level, Kai is boring. On a more in-depth level, he's boring and his lore is creepy in the most boring way possible. Calling him forgettable would be the kindest thing you can say about him. Fuck him. Good to know. Yeah, no, that tracks. Um, yeah. That's really harsh. That feels like I know you, Glottal, so I know that this isn't a copy pasta, and this is just from your heart. But the way it reads like a like a copy pasta. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pin that. That tickles me. I enjoy that. You're right. You're right. Probably. I don't even really know his lore. Like I know the amount that I do know bothers me. So I guess that's all I really have to say. That's sort of my feeling on. Um, I love Malcolm, but I don't need all of your. I don't need this song again, really. I wanna hold on. Let's skip to my other favorite song. It's not that one. It's not you. Oh, that might be it. No, that's not it. Let's pass that. Hey, there it is. Warm it up. Let's go. Let me see them. Let me see them bean dances. I am fucking jamming. This is the one I always go to. I love this fucking song. It's just everything to me. Um, I hope they add Zappa or Venom next, or maybe a completely new character. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about old Guilty Gear to know enough about those characters to care. Um, Green Goggles guy from the anime poster. Maybe he'll get added. Who knows? Song lives in my. It lives in mine too. Hi, Gubsy. Yeah, Gubsy yippee, Gubsy sail vibrate. So true. Um. So the conclusion is that I want to see the I'm gonna wait until next season to even think about a new main. Because I want to see what balance changes do to the existing characters, and then I want to see whatever DLC they add. There's a possibility I'll just pick up the first DLC character that comes out if I end up liking them. Who knows? Um, not super likely, but basically, honestly, nothing would really even need to change with Axel for me to go for it. Um, Zato, I want to see him come out of Zato tier. I want to see him come out of F/Z tier. Um, and because like his thing is very close to what I want in terms of it's not an install, right? It's a puppet character. His shadow is like a puppet thingy, right? But it's cool and I like it. And it's sort of it's like a resource that you manage. The thing is just that it's so janky right now. That just doesn't really work. Ramlethal seems really strong and fun. I might pick her up at some point. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't quite. She doesn't quite click all the way. She almost clicks. Um, Testament I love, and similar to Sato, I want them to get some buffs. I want Testament to get some buffs. because I really like them and I want my playtime on them to mean a little more. Zato should be fun, but the nature of its controls is so slow and easy to predict. Truly, um, like that's just him as a character. He has no defense. Like he has a bad defense multiplier. He has no guts rating, which is basically the lower your health gets, the less damage you take. So he doesn't have that at all. He has zero. Um, and his clone taking any damage makes it go away and drops its resource meter to zero, and he has to recharge it all the way. And that can happen even during certain attacks, like when it's not all the way out on screen. It's fucked up. It's just kind of shitty in too many directions. It's janky and it doesn't execute the way it's supposed to. Even without the most glaring weaknesses still being an aspect. Hi, Kasara. Lovely to see you. Yeah, and he just dies sometimes. He dies all the time. And you can't really do anything about it besides not summon him. And I mean, yeah, I mean, really, you just have to wait and then summon him again. Because you need to have him. You can't not summon him. That's like your whole fucking. That's all of your specials. I'm care myself. Wow. Stretch. Here. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Like, yeah. What the hell? Loud. Detritus Born. Tell me that. Show me this one. Born some detritus for me. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's the shit. Love some detritus. Yeah. Um. What was I talking about? Testament. Oh, Sato. Right. Yeah, it's just bad in every direction except that his thing is cool and I would like to play him. His concept and his idea is cool, but oh right, I didn't even mention like in addition to all that stuff, he's also like one of the slowest characters. Like his dash and his air dash is like a unique air dash and it's especially slow. He's kind of just slow in general. It's just it's not good. There's no strength. I mean, and that's not true. If he gets going, he's sort of similar to Abba in that, like, he's kind of feast or famine. Like, if he doesn't go online, then he's just gonna lose. But if he goes online and he takes it all the way, he can zero someone out with pretty oppressive combos. I've seen it happen. It just doesn't happen often. Because it's really easy to stop him from doing it, but every now and then he gets to go and he fucking goes right. Like he has high damage combos potential. It's just it's so difficult to get there, and he has so many weaknesses on the way. Like it just doesn't quite line up all the way. Testament is just a little on the weak side. They're a basic thing, and I really like. I honestly I like that they're kind of like a basic zoning character. I think the game needs one, and I think that they are one that I want to learn and play more. And I'm even going to even regardless of the season change. As I said, I still want to learn some Testament. Testament at this point, Testament is an alt. They're not going to be a new main anytime soon. But they are kind of an alt still. Bridget, I love Bridget so much, but I'm just not sure that playing her is all the way for me right now. I think I love Bridget as a character, like, more than anything. I love her animations, I love her voice, I love everything about Bridget. Um, I just like the way the other characters play a bit more. She's just not quite doesn't quite have enough pizzazz in how she plays for me to main her right now. But I love her. Like rest assured, I could be a Bridget. Like if I had never tried another character, I would be a Bridget main. If I had never seen that I liked Eno, I would just be a Bridget main still. I started out a Bridget main. Um, and there's no reason I couldn't just be a Bridget main, but it's just not, it doesn't quite feel right anymore. It doesn't quite feel right. It's not the right time. There's a good chance that I'll be back for her, but as of right now, uh, it's just not the right time. If he gets you in the corner, he just puts you in a fucking blender. If you're not in the corner, he flails around and dies. Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, Mushroom Song. The worst thing about Zato is that Happy Chaos does Zato's gimmick better. That's kind of the thing. Chaos can open up enemies by attacking at weird times and starting odd combos, which should be what Eddie does for Zato, but he can't compete. Yeah, that's a fair. Excuse me, that's a fair read for sure. That does seem to be the case from what I've seen. Yeah, Bridget I love. It's just not. It's not feeling right now. But she's great. And then I've discussed ABBA. Slayer, I might play some of, honestly, just because he seems fucking busted right now. If I'm being honest, I don't know. Maybe he isn't. I want to see more people. Like, I want to see smart people's opinions on him, but like, because I just see random YouTube comments really. And I see what he does in replays, and it's like, it seems absurd to me, but I'm not good at this game, so I don't know. Maybe it's not as absurd as it looks. Um, but like, he's just, it's kind of the opposite of Zato, where he just doesn't have anything wrong. Doesn't have anything particularly especially wrong with him. Polar opposite. Like, he's hyper mobile and has some like really solid, just like invincible. Like, he has an invincible overdrive where you just can't knock him out of it. He has so many solid cross ups and mix ups and just big fucking hits and small, huge damage combos. Someone who barely knows the game, Slayer is fucking busted. I'd love him in his silly, goofy stuff if he was tuned out. He is fucking busted, honestly. Apparently, doing his crouch heavy just gives you a free pile bunker. Yeah, that makes sense. His 2H is absurd. True, Traves. Also true, Mubot. You know what, Slay? Get it. Get it. Get it in the Slay Ussy. That's fine. I know Traves. Yeah, he's vampires. He's Dracula's. That's a problem. But like, he's hot, so who cares? This is the only man in the game that I've been able to look at and like enjoy looking at. Hey, you know what? I've come around on Shawnee a little bit because of Dolly and his voice. Um, like, look at this. like for me, the thing is that I like what I have aesthetic attraction, right? I don't experience sexual attraction. I don't really experience romantic attraction except in special cases. So for me it's just aesthetic attraction. That often means that I'm I enjoy the way people look in clothes, or I enjoy the way people carry themselves, or enjoy the way someone is put together. Most of the time, I don't give a shit about men at all. Every now and then there'll be a guy that is put together well enough that I'm like, no, yeah, I get it. Like, if he wanted to impregnate me, I'd be fine with that. You know what I mean? That's because that is a c-wordy man. It's true. It's literally just his best round start option outside of K Dandy Step. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, his down H is crazy. But anyway, yeah, I would be his wife, is what I'm trying to say. He has a wife, and I would be her. I think that'd be cool. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to say, I guess. What else was I trying to say? I feel like I had some points, but who cares? The main thing is just I'm gonna play Eno now. That's the main thing, I think. The main thing is that I want to play Eno now. So here we are. This has been here and on for a while. I haven't actually, you know, been looking at it. Let me. We'll. Do I even want to go into I even want to go into Guilty Gear category. I don't think I do. Here, let's just do... Well, we'll just do games and demos, I guess. I could just stay just chatting, because honestly, that's all it's going to be for a bit anyway. But we'll just do that anyway. Let me get the music on. Have you seen that Aces Win Anime Boy TikTok? I haven't. I haven't, but I can already imagine it. I can see it. I haven't seen it before, but I can see it in my mind's eye, and say no more. Honestly, like yeah, I get it. It's just how it is. I mean, I usually don't care about boys at all, though. The thing is that I'm primarily aesthetically attracted to women and androgynous presentations. That's why, like Slayer isn't especially androgynous, but it's like, it's not especially... It's masculine, but it's not hyper-masculine in this way, right? It's not like shirtless showing off his tits and abs. And that does nothing for me, right? He's well-dressed. And while it's masculine fashion, it's still like, it's classy. He's a dandy. It works. Thank you for liking my video with your mind's eye. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for sharing it, Kazara. I enjoyed it. It was a good video. +2. Or plus yeah, or whatever. Dandy. He's refined in a classic way that happens to be masked. Yeah. Yeah, like, I wouldn't call this androgynous presentation, right? Like, this is pretty clearly masculine. But it's classy, it's classic, and it's... Yeah. You get me. I think you get it. It's nice. But anyway, I like witches. I like witch. I'm just gonna start up with some witch practice, and then we'll do some witch arcade, probably. Mask is not the primary characteristic of the design, which is, not the norm for mask characters in this game. Primary characteristic. Primary characteristic. Primary characteristic. Yeah, primary characteristic. Okay, maybe not. His primary characteristic is being kind of a schlub. And boring. His primary characteristic is being boring, honestly. Not primary here, but he does have mega muscles. He is very muscles. So, I don't know, it still doesn't quite work for me. Tights and muscles, it's just not... It's not my thing. This reads to me more NB than anything. As I've said before, this reads Transmask NB to me. Half the dudes just have their whole titties out. That's what I'm getting at. This is a bed. I think that's great. That man is a bed, and not a man. And then its friend is girl. And I think that's cool. It's got a heavy pillow, I guess. Is that good? I don't like you. Again, yeah, very mask. Mask in an uncomfortable way. Your tits are so huge, ma'am. Do you want to get coffee? Like, I'm not gonna play you. But do you want to get coffee sometime? Like, and Anji is a chipmunk with abs and tits, and I hate it. He's just got a huge peg. Like, why did they give Simon the Chipmunk incredible musculature? It makes no sense to me. Leo is a man. It's just very man. Faust is something else. I don't. No comment. Frightening. I'm so mad they shipped them. Shipped who? Axel's just a goober. He's a fuckboy. He's less like Mask being the main thing. He's more just like a fuckboy. Biking and Blue Guy? Oh, fuck off. He does not deserve her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This guy wants sex with a man. What are you talking about? They have no chemistry. He's all about sex with a man, and biking is about sex with women. Like, come on, that ain't it. Axel's British, and that's unfortunate. Honestly, that's the main thing. He's British, and that's unfortunate. Potemkin is huge. I am not. So, I'm transgender. We know this. Certain characters give me dysphoria just to look at them. Some characters, when just looking at them, makes me dysphoric. Potemkin is one of those. I cannot play Potemkin because it would just be a dysphoric experience for me. There's no universe. Rammelthal's cute. Yeah, I don't really like it either. I would have preferred Anji and Asuka. Yeah, Asuka. This is my dad. I'm not attracted to my dad. He's very much masculine, but I like that he's a different body shape. Honestly, like, him being a different body type from most of the other men in this game is, like, based. I honestly, I have nothing bad to say about Gold Lewis Dickinson. He's just my dad. Bridget is everything. Asuka's just a little guy. It's fine. And then, yeah, Slayer is, like, I don't know. He's classy. What am I doing? I want to play the video game. What am I talking about? I don't care. Let's hang out with my NB friend. Let me... You know, I kind of... No, let's do Elfeld's theme for now. And, yeah, sure, let's just hang out here. Okay, you know. And then I want to hang out with my NB friend. Yeah, just classic NB friend. I like his suspenders, but also, yeah, that's just a dad. Familial. Yeah, literally. Gold Lewis, Handshake Faust. Finally a different fucking body type. Literally, yeah. Real. So, there is a specific Ino player that is like, well, I mean, they're like the #1 Ino or whatever. And I look for their video replays of them any chance I get. Sometimes, like, I don't know, like, any other Ino I watch doesn't really, like, do the brain chemicals the way this one guy does. They're the person keeping the Ino dream alive, I feel like. It's rad. So here. Wait, no, right, we do that. Wait, does that not? No, it does. Alright, should have. There it is. It's just hard. Huh. There it goes. Okay, I just need to do it faster. It's just weird doing that without letting it become... oh, maybe if I do... Oh, you know what? Doing it diagonal? Doing diagonal kick rather than bottom kick. Doing diagonal down for the kick and then over for heavy. Yeah, that actually works. And then following that up. There we go. Oh, she is an incredibly deep character. That's part of why I love her so much, is that she has so much tech in the way they designed her. There's just, like, infinite bits of tech to unlock. That was like a take that I saw someone give, and as far as I can tell, it seems true as hell. Like, they're just infinitely complex. There's so much that you could do with them. Especially since they got this move. She's absurd. That does remind me I need to remember that. What was I doing? Shit. What was I just doing? Oh, right. I thought that was supposed to Gatling. Oh, maybe, oh, you know what? I bet I know exactly what it is. Yeah, I do know what it is, but it's gonna be difficult for me to... Yeah, there it is. Okay. But I actually want that to be this instead. One thing I appreciate about Testament is how low-key their design is. It doesn't scream at me with how cool or badass they are. It just feels like they wear this. I know Goss IRL, who I think that's about too. They just wear things. Fuck. And... ... yeah. Not working. It's not it. That wasn't it either. There it is. Okay. This one that I see a lot. Just have to remember to do the second input without doing an additional input. What else do I want to do? I should probably pull up the, Dust Loop. One moment. Hold. Enjoy Elfelt song. No. That was the only one I really had it in my brain that I wanted to practice. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look at her B&Bs. Right. Simple. Good. That one I know. That one I do all the time. Right, and then you. I honestly do need to get better at this. Because my, for some reason, I have a tendency to, go for the light slash, stoke rather than, is it stoke or stroke? Stroke. Yeah, stroke. I have a tendency to go for the fast one as like a default, but the heavy is usually the one you actually want for your combos and shit. Blam. God, you know, so like look at it, it's like a full split. Like, goddamn, girl, her boot goes above the health bar. Like, come on. Why is that not going? There we go.
Danger. 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 Positive.
It's a thing that I need to get used to using, like just kind of throwing out a lot. It's just a really fucking solid, like, screen wipe poke. It clears a lot of projectiles. It's sort of just one of her key moves for both neutral and just dealing with, like, projectile base zoners and stuff. Just clears, like, against, like, Asuka, that just clears, like, a line of the squares, a line of cubes. It's really good. And this clears, like, around her too very well. Very good. It's important for me to know anti-zoner strats. Because I know it also just looks sick as hell. True. Yeah, what is it? It's important for me to know anti-zoner strats. Because I know a zoner. I know a very competitive zoner. That was something. Just freestyling, but you know, something. BBDP. Counter hit. Hi, Zany. Hello. Counter hit into big thing. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Counter hit. Closer, low, and then I will. I was thinking the same thing, honestly. So I'm getting to the end of my water, which means I probably need to piss, even though I don't realize it. I don't feel like it. Any thoughts on Slug's stream today? It was very good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm sad I had to fall asleep for some of it. No comment, no further comment. It was delightful. I don't know. It sure was a thing, but it was good. But also, he did my voice and my stim, and it made me feel seen in a positive way.
Positive bonus.
Solid. It was very disjointed. It's great. Exactly. Being loose. That's how I felt.
Positive bonus.
Right. That is. No. Don't break. Just gonna, okay, so I need to think about the input ahead of time. I'm just gonna do the input. I need it double heavy. That's the hard thing to remember to do. Yeah, that's even. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, okay. We'll do some actual combat after this point. I will probably skim the. No, I mean I have the main. The main B&B I get completely and can execute fine. The DP Punish is just advanced version of the second one. Corner combo. Oh, that makes sense though. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay. I am going to take a quick break. It's break time. It's water refill time. Piston refill. So let's do that. If you need to do any such thing for yourself, please do. If you need to do a self-care, this would be a good time. And if you're good and you want to hang out, we got music. But what is this funky shit? Hold on. We got better music than that. There we go. Enjoy some CC Starzy's music. Steve Starz is great. Okay. I will be back shortly. Hang out, listen to tunes, or take care of yourself as needed. And I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Hello. Oi. 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 Here, hold on. Wait. You can keep your. All right then. Keep your secrets. Keep your CZ Starzy's music while I sip. Hi. I'm back though. Hello. Fuck me. How long was I muted? Have I said any words? When did I mute? Oh god. Oh, probably just now. Wait, that's weird. Okay, I don't know when that happened. I don't know what I said. But anyway, that's what I did say is that that's sweet, and I want to do that. Around the time Trave said Weeba. Oh Jesus. Okay. Hi Sepsa. We're doing a bit of labbing. Curse of Silence. Yeah. Oops. Oh, that means you didn't get your yeah. Meow. Yeah. Hi Sepsa. I wish the servers weren't maintaining. So that I could play with people. But seeing as this is the world we live in, yeah. I'm just gonna have to keep laughing. Also, it's great that you're learning or giving Ramlethal another shot. I think I wanna arcade mode though. I don't really feel like I don't really like fighting in training mode. You know what I mean? Rather just make it a real thing. Arcade or versus? Wait, which one's one? Oh yeah, arcade's one. We'll do arcade.
Who dares to enter the
Arcade. Oh wait, did I have that set right? Hold on. I don't actually know. That might not be correct. Her first match is a mirror match? That's weird. Is it always like that?
Man.
I thought the first one was always what it is.
Let's rock.
Anyway. I am going to go back. Is there something I want to check? Did not actually check the settings. Do I have... What is the difficulty at? Does it tell me? Because I just saw it start at hard. Oh wait! I'm thinking of versus. This does like an automatic thing, doesn't it? It's just like automatic difficulty, I think. Never mind. I'm silly. Ignore me. Okay, great. Great. Here we are. Let's go. I forgot how this works. I'm thinking versus. I was thinking versus. This is normal. Though it's weird that her first match is a mirror match. Very odd. I don't know what that's about, but sure. Mirror me.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Sure. Okay.
Slap.
Dude, good. Take that jacket off. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, you. That's, yeah, okay. Punched it.
Slap.
お前
Get past it.
なんで手加減した？私を生かす理由もないだろ。助ける理由ならあるわ。そんなひどい顔色の人初めて見た。昔の私は随分お人よしだな。
Neat. When the servers aren't borked, I hope you're ready for the silly stuff I've been doing with ABBA. Oh, I'm so ready. Show me. Show me to me. I would love to. I have not been practicing. As I said, after my last session with Dolly, where I ruined my fucking hand bones, I have not played until today. Other than, like, a tiny bit in the practice, like, yesterday. But otherwise, I have not been in the game at all. So I have not felt up to it. So, this is me practicing right now. Ham boning! Yeah. Real. Yeah, it's true. I should be going for the lows way more often when my highs are blocked.
Duel 2. Let's
Purple
rock.
fucking stick. The fucking mix-up. Stop that. Get away. Did you end up, Sorry, hold on. Wait. I know you had said you were interested in learning Slayer, or that you were thinking about picking him up. Did you end up playing him at all, Sep? Or did you end up just sticking with ABBA? You did. I like him, but I'm sticking to ABBA for now. Yeah, fair. Baiken. Hi. Hello, Baiken.
Duel
Matt.
1. Let's rock.
'Counter. Yeah, right. Nah, he's absurd. Slayer is absurd. I have not played him at all, but like I've been watching. That's something I was talking about earlier. In my inability to play, I've just been watching a lot of high-level replays. So I've seen how absurd Slayer is right now. It's a lot. There we go. He is beefy. Yeah, he does big damage. It's like big mobility and huge damage with small, like, he does not need to win many encounters to win the game, you know? He just needs to get in, like, cross you up, and then fucking land his hits. And it's fucking good. It's absurd. Fuck. Ah. My friend plays Slayer, and he's a cool matchup with my ABBA because we both get so close. Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
It's just absurd how Slayer has, like, no weaknesses. I mean, he does. It's, you know, it's not just, like, impossible to beat him. But he is, on the strong side at the moment, at least. He's got overheads and crossups, yeah? Like, for days. God, the nice thing about playing against PCs is I'm not, like, really at risk of hurting my hands now. Sorry, CPUs, I meant. Ugh. Alpha. 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 Wow.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's the song! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Right. Fucking cancels. That's the thing about, that's the nice thing about playing against someone like Dolly, is that it just puts me into that space where I have to pull out all the stops no matter what. So I just sort of end up doing things that I didn't think that I could, but they're like, it's not just mashing, it's like, oh no, yeah, that's the combo, I just didn't think that I knew how to do that yet. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm using the cancels the way you're supposed to because I feel like I have to. When I don't feel that way, it's hard for me to remember to. Really, my biggest lacking thing at this point, I feel, is defense. And that is one of Ino's weaknesses anyway. Really, like, all she really has is the baseline defensive mechanics. So I just need to get good at them. But as of right now, I'm not especially great. It's gonna take some doing. As someone who is not especially experienced with fighting games. Hi, Zappa. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Sorry, Tess. I love you, Tess. Bow, bow, bow. Ah, wow, 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 wow.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
どうこっちがおるくれはい感じバタよし終わりほら抜けたワンリンコンさんの気持ちバタはじけた終わりこっちがおるほらくれた
Ah, shit. Okay. Ah.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
True. I berserk. True, Muba. That's me. Fucking vibing. God, did not mean to do that, Imperial, actually. Okay.
Slap.
Yeah, I'll cure myself after Matt.
Duel 3.
Give me a second.
Let's rock.
Thank you.
Slap.
Wah. Wah.
ブリッジくらいにはなったわ
Eno wins.
I zippy. I stretchy. I wiggle my hands. Wah, wah, wah. Have another, yeah. Here you go. Yeah. There it is. Hand wiggler. True. Ham wiggle. Ham wiggling. Happy chaos. Okie dokie.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Sure. Okay.
Slap.
汗かいちゃった
Duel 2. Let's rock.
我慢しなくていい
Oh, I can feel I can start to feel a little tension in my hand already.
Slap.
Maybe I didn't stretch it right.
ブリッジくらいにはなったわ。
Restretch it.
Eno wins.
I honestly, I probably need one. Probably need a wrist brace. I'll have to look into it. I'll think about it.
Knew that they cannot change society.
強い。あなたを狙ってる。お前もだ。逃げて。私が時間を稼ぐから。二人がかりなら勝てる
I
だ
don't know what the hell this is about.
Duel 1.
Why do I have... Wait, what? What? Why are there two of me? This is so weird. I don't understand. Like, goddamn though. Shouldn't that be like hurting you? Huh. You get a partner for the final boss of Arcade, I see. Why is it myself? That's the part that I'm confused. I don't really know what Eno's story here is. Cause it just like my first fight was a mirror match, and then she showed up again for the last fight. I don't think there were any intervening story bits. That's the weird part. Okay. So winning. Gotcha, Glottal. That makes sense.
Duel 3.
That's fine. Like, if it could reduce the length of my rest periods, that would be well enough, right? That'd be good. Huh? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's bad. Against Nago? That's really bad. Okay, no.
Yameda. 存ぜぬリズム。必要。キルなし。
どうして助けてくれたの？宇宙一身勝手な男が言ってた。世界を変える前に変わらない自分を探せ。そんなものがあるのか知らないけど、変えたくないものはあった。
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna be. Ah! 1 second. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just dropping everything, including my headset, my head face, my mouthpiece. Yeah, everything. I just dropped everything. I started losing my controller, and then I rushed to make sure I didn't, and then I knocked my headset off my head. And that was because I was trying to redo my hair tie. Great. Anyway, hi. What are we talking about? Oh. No panic. Everyone, it's fine, everybody. Everybody calm down. I don't want to listen to this.
Game over.
Okay. Did I win? What do you mean game over? I won. Wait, I got money for that? Weird. Okay, why don't we... I think I'm going to stop playing because I do think my hand is starting to not like it, and we're going to stop here before I exacerbate it. Make it any worse. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, Guilty Gear's story is nothing. Like, I'm gonna be real, I don't think anything about this lore or their storylines are for me at all. And that's fine. It's not an issue. It's just... yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, hi. Sorry about that. Came out of nowhere. I'm okay. I don't really know why that happened. But I'm alright. And no need to apologize. I appreciate... I appreciate it being, in case I was muted unintentionally. It's very helpful. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Hat. Abba. Sulk. Okay. I've been carrying myself. One second. I'll stretch you. I just drank a bunch of water, so. I was gonna make that in 15 minutes. I forgot to. That's all good. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Let's do more of that. Why not? Fucking fish. Fish with me. Oh, I meant to read those. Oops. Whatever.
Cool.
I don't remember what I was talking about. Sorry, I know I've gone quiet, but I'm kind of just making sure I'm settled. On account of my body feel crazy for no reason. Cool. Noontide. Did I do the yeah? Yeah. There you go. Hi, Joey. Hello. Naga costume. Face shield. Lobotoms. Elbow. Jacko. No, thank you. Cool. Okay. Hold on. This is gonna bother me that it's uneven. Or it is even, but it's It needs to be zeros. Cool. Cool. I hope you're doing well, Joey. How's it going? Hello, hello.
Cool.
Cool. Oscar. Salute. Brigitte. Hello, Brigitte. Waylord.
Cool.
Dress. Is this important? No. Your coughing's been annoying lately? Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. I just had my own annoying coughing. It came out of nowhere. Okay, that's fine. I hope you're doing okay. That notwithstanding.
Network.
Can we just... No. Mia. Here, let's just look at my avatar before we go. The Goofer. Yeah. Oh, right. Slopping up my steaks. Slicked back hair. Live for New Year's Eve. Wavy long. The problem with the default ones is that they don't let you blonde. I don't understand. I want to blonde. What the hell are you... Okay. Sure. You know what? That's fine. Ponytail. Like, I'm not gonna not be blonde. Like, even if it's a cute hairstyle, I'm not gonna not be blonde. That isn't who I am. I am blonde. I am blonde girl. I don't know why they don't have blonde. I think just because like so many of the actual characters have it, but that's bullshit. Like, let me have it. No, I didn't. No. No, beard. No, thank you. God, why would I ever? You know, that's who I am. Oop. Did it again. I have a lot of Jacko for some reason. Blonde Happy Chaos. Testament. Ugh. I love Testament. Brigitte. Delilah. Aw, cute. Oh, no. No beard. Abba. Slayer. No! Why'd that happen? Okay. You know. Yeah, let's stick with that. I don't think I got anything. I don't care anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm leaving. You have to unlock the hair color. Yeah. See, the base hairstyles, I don't know. Maybe most of them like have the 1 through like 14. So maybe there's unlockable blonde. I don't know why that would be true, but it seems that it might be. Anyway, video games are bad. No, they aren't. I'm fine. Hold on. I just need a second. no excuse. True. Moving on. Ow. Okay. Let me. How do you not allow for blonde? Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if it's from dust or post-nasal, whatever. Yeah, fair. I hate coughing so much, but I'm a smoker, so I'm very coughy. Oh no! Excuse me. Sorry for coughing. Um, I am a blondie, it's true. Half the characters in the game are blonde. I know! It's fucked up. Like they let me have those characters' hair colors, I guess, but like I want them in the other styles. Like, why can't I have them in those styles? I don't know if they have unlockable blonde. I would hope. I want that to be true, but I don't know if it is. Girls go. God damn. Sorry, Jesus. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. You only have to unlock hair colors for the character-specific hairs. That's not true. Because there was unlockable hairstyles that had unlockable hair colors for him too. But yeah, like there shouldn't. I don't know. I wonder if the other ones you can unlock blonde. I don't know. I want blonde. Oh, fuck a videos games. I don't know what Girl Scout Games is, but I believe you. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I have a whole lot left in me. This fucking cough is attacking me. My body is attacking me. Girls Go Games Classic. I don't know what that is. That doesn't tell me what it is. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Uh, oh, it's a Flash game website for girls. I see. That makes sense. Um, I I had never heard of it, but that makes sense because I was pretending to not be a girl for a good amount of time. So, I'm just gonna pipe. We're gonna pipe to wind down. It's honestly might be a short fucking stream just because I do not. I don't feel good. I don't know why, but apparently I don't. Excuse me. I apologize for coughing into the mic, but it's not easy to mute in time for all of them. God damn. I'm gonna get us over the 2 hour mark, and then I'm probably gonna call it. You have those dress up games where you could customize hairstyles and colors. It had a lot of fashion games. Gotcha. Is Roche Posay? Oh, La Roche Posay ad came on. It sounds like they said the Roach Pussy. Nice. Cool. Bug. Bug China. Yeah, I need to make that 15 minutes. I made it 10 because it was getting. I don't know. I feel like I need to drink a lot of water. But. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we'll pipe a game, and then I'll probably fucking go. I'll probably just go. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I don't feel like that bad. I think I'm just having like acid reflux acting up or something. So that was a bad little moment. Um, but yeah, so I am seriously considering. I'm gonna have to look into wrist braces and how they work, and if it might help me. Probably, probably. Apple cider vinegar helps you with that. Fair. I think putting more acidic liquid in my body would be the wrong call right now, but I feel you. Did I say yeah? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Ah! Now I'm thinking about Kafka. My brain tonight. Also, oh right, Leroy Jesse. Also, there's a fashion guy who dresses celebrities, and his name is literally La Roche. Wild. Accidentally turned my phone off and Twitch shitted itself. Oh, I'm sorry, lazy. Our bodies are weird, and the acid can power down the acid. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm reluctant to try it. I think you can understand why. Ugh. Everything is wrong with me all of a sudden. Like, I feel my teeth hurt. What? Having a physical form is like the worst thing that ever happened to me. Or probably anybody. I don't know if everyone feels this way, but I certainly do. I hate having a body. It's fucked up. It's bullshit. Never needed this thing. I didn't ask for this. Bodies are rude and fucked up, yeah. I hate having a physical form, yeah. So now I just take Zantac daily. Fair. You should down them, but they have talc. No, you're right. It's counterintuitive. I don't think it works for everyone. Yeah, I would be hesitant to try it. It's honestly so rude. Stuff like peroxide in the ear. Oh my god. Always squicked me. I would never put that in my ear. It just feels like putting random bullshit in your body. It feels like, yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah. Just put a leech on it. You'll feel better in the morning. Like that's bullshit. I'm just gonna have my blood sucked out by a leech in addition to the problems I'm experiencing. Like that's just like old timey medicine shit. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. Ear candling. God. I wish we could just have butts and no bodies. I want to subscribe to your newsletter. I'm with you. Like, yeah, you're right. Keep the ass. Throw everything else out. Throw your, throw your back out. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Anyway, blow your back out. Anyway, what? Whoever made butts was cooking. Yeah, they were cooking butts. Peroxide in the ear is actually pretty normal for impacted earwax. It's just the first step of the treatment, though. Okay. Whenever there's oh, you have an ear infection? I have someone blow cigarette smoke in it. Mom swears by peroxide to clean her ear. I would like to get my ears cleaned at some point too, but y'all have money. No one has that shit. fucking, fucking billionaires have all of it. I can't get my ears cleaned. That's something for rich people. I would love to. I think I got a bunch of shit in there that I don't want. As long as it's diluted peroxide, I guess. Yeah. Weird. I don't know. That's strange. I don't want that. I don't want that in my body. Who out here buying shit? Wild. It's been a long time since I've had a job, if you couldn't tell. Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to buy shit right now anyway. Purchasing wares, can you imagine? Can you imagine? What am I? A fucking merchant? Dealing in wares? God. I know blowing I don't like that. It also means you deserve to be. Yeah, I don't like the idea of intoxicating an animal at all. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I hate that. That's just animal cruelty. Why would you don't do that shit? I don't like that. Yeah. Ugh, why? Don't do that. Leave the animal alone. It is just living its life. Would that we could be so lucky to just live our lives. Fuck. What is all this shit? Ugh. I'm like suddenly really out of it. I don't like it. Oh. Hey, how about them Nintendos? You know, the video games. They're gonna have. They're gonna talk about them. I think that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Uh, got any tea? No, I ain't doing that. I appreciate y'all trying to give me remedies or helpful things. I'm just gonna drink water until it stops happening, and if it keeps happening, then I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I appreciate you though. Oh yeah, there is a Nintendo thing tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, which I will probably be awake for, and not like intentionally getting up early. I've been waking up like before 7 a lot lately. Um, I'm not gonna set a fucking alarm for it though. I'll tell you that much. But if I'm awake when it happens, I will watch it. The sun's been waking me up a lot lately. Oh, there we go. Oh, that helped. Ugh, I'm sorry if you heard that. A little burpy. uh, 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 uh. If you're not awesome to animals, I'm using my powerful tiger roar to blow apart you apart badly. Yeah, love that so much. Thank you. I love that you have a powerful tiger roar. Tumblr did have some golden text posts. Oh, is that a Tumblr? Fuck the sun. I heard there's a genuine chance of Garten of Bonbon being in the direct. Not sure how to feel about that. I don't remember what that is. I recognize those words. Hold on. The hell is that? I've seen those words recently, I feel like. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? Oh, Kinder. What? Oh, oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, so it's like FNAF. It's like shitty FNAF. Okay. From Ricky Baby Boy. I don't. I do not. Neither of those things. I don't have a Tumblr and I don't care enough. Fuck Tumblr. I was just telling my because Snack is kind of out of the loop, like in some ways, just because they've been isolating from the internet. So I was telling them about the Tumblr guy, because Tumblr came up for some unrelated reason when we were just chatting about shit. Yeah, I told them about it. I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep a Tumblr anymore. Like, I don't. Oh, fuck that. I'm a transgender woman, and I like being open about it. I'm not gonna actively go to a place where a guy might follow me off of the website to continue to harass me for daring to be a trans woman online. Can you imagine? How dare we? Um, my days of setting alarms for Nintendo are long behind me now. Yeah. The Draculas are bastards and I hate them. But they're 100% right about it. Yeah, fuck the sun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you... Traves, do you know JoJo at all? And not Joey, but the original post was about being awesome to trans women. Oh, nice. Oh, the Tiger Roar? Oh, that rules. I love that. Okay, gotcha. So you know of Dio. and his Draculoidal tendencies. Probably. Anyway, I was just thinking about that because it's such a point in that series about the sun. It keeps being a thing. I know of Dio, famous bastard man. Yeah, he's a hell of a Dracula. uh, uh, uh. uh, uh, uh. Every time I get reminded of part one, I remember that I need to watch the musical. But there's a musical? I also need to watch that, but not anytime soon. I'll have to. Someone must have it. Oh, I'm sure. Japan loves making musicals and stage shows of everything. Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Also, hi Kane. Um, that makes sense. Yeah, I also like making musicals and stage shows of everything. I don't have the ability to do that most of the time. You know what I mean? In this economy, oof, forget about it. Speedwagon raps. It's great. I've heard. I think I hate that, but it is great. Oh, well, if it's rapping in Japanese, that's actually. Wait, I might do that in the show. I feel like there was some rap section in the show at some point. Maybe I hallucinated it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like someone rapped at some point. Rapping dirt bike. Dirt bike! I forgot about dirt bike. Oh, dirt bike. I honestly I love Japanese rap. The way they like adapt it to their syllable style. It's fun. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't doubt for a second. I swear to God, there is. I don't know. I watch a lot of anime, and it may have been in a different show. I don't remember. I know I've heard rap recently. There was that one. I swear there was at least a small portion of it that happened in JoJo. Why would I be thinking of a later part? I haven't seen a later part. I wouldn't have heard it from a later part. But okay. The musical also finally gave names to some characters. Dio's bully friends are Cabbage and Stark. Damn. No, lazy. I'm not. I'm not like you. I'm not like other girls. I'm. I self isolate. I don't. Why would I watch clips of a thing that I don't care about? like, like the most amount of exposure that I get to it would be from like Slug, and I've been like tuning out of any like clip because I don't want to get spoiled. Why would I want to get spoiled? See, that's the thing is I don't like spoilers. I don't like being spoiled about any detail about something that I want to get into. Um, you know what I mean? Like if I decide I'm interested in something, I don't want to like at from that point onward, I want no new information. Sometimes I need information up front in order to become interested in it, but the moment I become interested, I no longer want additional outside information. I only want to absorb it at my own pace in my own way. Probably not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. There may have. It was probably a different show. Like I said, I watch a bunch of different anime. This is why I don't talk about anime with people, is because I'm very sensitive to spoilers, and I do actively hate being spoiled. And also, I just people have bad opinions. I'm really good at having. I don't know if you've noticed. I sure have, but I'm like really good at opinions. I make really good opinions. Because a part of it is because I don't listen to other people's opinions. You know, it's kind of funny how that works. I kind of just don't give a shit what other people think about the things I like, and so then I think about it myself and come up with my own critical analysis of anything that I find that I enjoy, and then I'm able to have a good opinion about it without having like this dumbed down surface level cultural zeitgeist opinion of whatever it is. I like having a good opinion, and I'm good at it. Try to avoid them, but early in my JoJo days, I got a huge Part 6 spoiler. Great, don't tell me about it. Being really good at having it. Thank you. I am very good at being right and having good opinions. It's true. I'm glad that you recognize this. Uh, you have to. Smile. Um, it's sorry. It's just like reflexive at this point for me to just like remind. Anytime someone mentions like a spoiler that they've heard, I'm like, yeah, don't tell me about it, because I'm just like, I don't want anyone to tell me anything about anything ever, unless I ask for it. This is why my no backseating and no spoilers rules are so absolute. It's not like I know Dolly is similar. It's just we're just like, listen. Once I decide I like a thing, once I'm playing a thing, I want no information that I do not expressly ask for. And most of the time, like I would rather just Google it myself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can find out that information too. It's called fucking Google or DuckDuckGo now, I guess. But like, I know websites. I have wikis. I'll go look there. I don't need you telling me shit that I don't want to know. I'm so good at getting spoiled on things. I hate it. I hate it. I'm so bad at it. I don't want to. Unless I decide I want to, and that's my own prerogative. You know what I mean? I like to come at it at my own pace. If I decide I want to be spoiled, then I spoil myself, or I ask a question that I know will result in a spoiler. But yeah, anyway, I'm just picky. I'm just a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being mean. It's not intentional. Um, just saying worms. What was I thinking? Someone said JJK. Who said? I remember I saw the letters JJK in my chat. Lobber said I need to catch up on JJK. So, firstly, another thing that I do need to mention is that if you spoil an anime, I usually just rip the spoilers band-aid on stuff I know I won't get to watch play anytime soon. Yeah, that's fair. I do sometimes. It depends on the thing. It really depends on the thing, because some things are really important to me, even if I know I won't play it anytime soon. Like, I managed to go, 4 years without seeing really anything from FF7 Remake until I eventually decided I just wanted to watch a full playthrough of it from someone I liked who had just done it. So I did, but like prior to that point, I had been completely unspoiled on it. And obviously, I know Final Fantasy VII, so but like there's so much that's different in the way it's executed. Like that whole section, like it's that section was 5 hours in the original game, and it's like a 30+ hour game on its own. So yeah, there's plenty to get spoiled on, but I just don't, and I managed to not. It's been 10 years of not playing fucking Bloodborne. I just still, there's a lot of details that I don't know because I avoided it on purpose. I don't know. I don't look at social media unless I want to, and I don't follow people who spoil shit. I think that's kind of what it comes down to. It's exact. God, Mubot, we are so on the same wavelength right now. You are so right about that. Fuck technology. Fuck social media. I don't let people talk to me if they're going to spoil things for me. I heavily curate my internet experience. It is deeply curated. Sometimes I'm lucky and sometimes I'm not. I still know nothing about Undertale. Oh, that's an impressive one. Though honestly, I made it like I didn't play Undertale until like I want to say 2021. Feels right. I think late 2021 is when I first played Undertale. And I hadn't really been spoiled on much either. I knew some stuff. I intentionally watched people because I hadn't ever really been interested in playing it. But yeah, it's wild. I try my damnedest to avoid spoilers, but I'm cursed to inevitably have a YouTube vid pop up in my recommended that has a spoiler in the title thumbnail. Yeah, I kind of, I don't know. It doesn't happen to me that often. It could happen. The thing is, when there's something that I'm working through that I know is being talked about right now, that I don't want to see spoilers for, I just don't go to YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to realize maybe I'm just weird, but like it has benefits for me, so I'm kind of okay with that. Because like to me, it's just like so just don't watch YouTube, and then I don't, and I just watch Twitch or play video games myself. Easy. Easy. I have so much shit to do that isn't watching YouTube that I don't need to watch YouTube if there's shit on there that's gonna spoil me. Like when I was playing when Side Order came out, I didn't look at shit from Splatoon. I ignored anything I saw from anyone I know about from Splatoon. I'm just like, no, you don't talk to me about Splatoon right now until I experience all of Side Order at my own pace. I do need to piss, but I don't. God, give me a minute, because I'm mid conversation. I started playing it once, but didn't get far. Fair. This happens to me so much, Lobber. I know it's a thing that happens to a lot of people. It's a controversial series among these parts for good reason. I'm pretty sure you've heard it. I'm pretty sure you've heard why. But one thing about One Piece is that it's such a big thing. I managed to not spoil myself on some parts because there's just so much. Yeah, right. There's just so many things around. Yeah, either way, both work. I've been cursed with having too much fucking time. Yeah, same. So I hang out and Slug and Dolly stream whenever they're on. Yeah, right. Same. Did I have a Yeah. Well. I guess I'll stretch. I think I did stretch, but I'm gonna stretch again. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we bun. Ugh. Um, I want to get back to J. I want to circle back around to JJK. We'll get there. I'm gonna go piss. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We piss. I will BRB. Listen to sounds. I don't want to go to my BRB screen. Just look at me being cute. Look at my cute bunny rabbit animal, and listen to sounds. I'll be right back. Hi. I'm back. Real. Uh. So I was thinking of continuations of this topic while I was up and pissing and getting water and drinking a little bit of it. Also, hi again, Fishy Stick. Um, music loud. What are we talking about? Oh, right. So one of the things I hate, one thing that I really hate, is when people spoil anime from the manga. Like, do not like if there's a show that hasn't caught up to the manga, like if there's a potential for more seasons to come out, or if it's just a show that I'm interested in and it's not caught up to the manga, and you tell me about things from the manga, you are you no longer have a seat in my heart. You no longer belong in my life. You know what I mean? You can't do that to me. um. Oh, same. I already feel like people God, people really do not wait for to start talking about like the new Dungeon Meshi episode. I keep just seeing posts and shit like it's like y'all, I don't watch it on Thursday. I watch it on Sunday. Shut the fuck up. Um, but yeah, and then especially from the manga, like shut the fuck up. Why do you have to talk about that to me? Stop it. Um, and that happened. And so I feel similarly about Chainsaw Man, because like people have different feelings about that show. I don't really want to get into it. As I said, I'm good at having opinions, and my opinions are correct. And I like it, and I enjoy experiencing it unspoiled with my brother, in particular. Um, and I've seen like several just casual manga, like people just casually spoiling major details from the manga. And good lord, it makes me want to yell and holler and throw things. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? No one asked you to do that. Fuck. Don't tell me how things work. That hasn't been revealed yet. I didn't want to know that. ah. Um. And another thing I realized, like, part of the reason I'm so sensitive, like, hearing a spoiler makes me so mad, and emotions are tied to memory. So, if you have a strong emotional response to something, you are more likely to remember it. So what this means is that when someone spoils me on something, I don't forget it. Which sucks. This is part of why I am so adamant about not receiving any, because it makes me mad enough that I won't forget it, and I don't want to. It was like that with Freerun for me. The day that Ep came out, fight scenes clips with super spoilery titles were all over my feed. Yeah. God. That's how I got my JoJo spoiler, and this was like around part 4, way before part 6 was even on the horizon. God, I hate that. I hate that. Yeah. It's like, fucking leave it alone. You don't, like, if people are, if you want to talk about the manga with people, go to people who want to talk about the manga with you. Don't talk about it with people who are watching the anime. Don't just randomly declare manga spoilers in a public chat. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Quit it! Ah! It really teases my beanhole. Or whatever. Is that... Anyway, great. What was I talking about? Teleport to manga discussion. It's manga discussion. Yeah, teleport to manga forum. It's manga forum time for you. JJK. Yes, we can talk about JJK. People assume that now that they know, then that must mean everyone knows. I hate how that happens. I mean, really, I'm not a Mimir. True. A Mimir. Oh! Have a good night, Joey. Yeah, we're not gonna go that much longer. I'm just gonna keep yapping for a little bit. Actually, ended up going a half hour longer than I expected to. Because I managed to clear out my system a little bit. Right, JJK, I like it. I don't know. I was just excited to see the words JJK in my chat because I really like it. But I haven't read the manga, so no one can talk to me about it. But the anime is really good, and I am caught up on it. But yeah, I like it, and people like to have popular opinions about it. You know what I mean? People like to repeat opinions about it to me, and they should never do that because they're wrong. It's not just Naruto. It's taking the base idea that Naruto tried to do from 20 years ago, it didn't really do a great job of, and is executing it way better, and elevating it in every way, and making it way more interesting, and have better pacing, and have better characters, and the women actually do things, and have personalities, and are important. Like, I don't know. It just makes me so mad when people are like, "Oh, it's just like every other shonen." Have you watched it? Cause no, it isn't. Gojo's just Kakashi. No, he literally could not be more different. You don't know what you're talking about. He literally could not be more different from Kakashi. He has a blindfold and white hair, and the hair is kind of spiky. That is the end of the similarities. That's it. God, God, make him be mad. I don't know. People just love to not have. People just love to not have media comprehension or critical consumption of media, and then make it other people's problem. You know what I mean? Like, you just love to have the most surface level take, and then say that take as though it's profound, when you're actually just not bothering to think about it. Or like engage with it in a meaningful way at all. He's actually more like Gojo. It's true. He's infinitely more like. I think he's exactly like Gojo, and not anybody else because he is Gojo, and not anybody else. Yeah, I mean that's a good way of putting it. Scrut 2, the Squeakquel. Hi, Mama Hen. Kakashi has ridiculous amounts of chill. Gojo does not. Uh, yeah, I mean that's kind of a way of putting it. Gojo's an interesting character, and Kakashi isn't. I think that's a pretty easy. I think that's a pretty easy cut and dry one. They made Gojo actually interesting, and Kakashi is just like I don't know. It's fine. Gojo has that cockiness and sadism. Yeah, well, I mean, Gojo's the strongest guy. That's like probably the biggest difference is that Kakashi is just a random ninja who's kind of strong, right? He's a teacher ninja, and he's kind of strong, and that's cool. Gojo is the most powerful living sorcerer, and that dictates how their personalities work and develop. It kind of changes you when when you know you are the most powerful person that exists. You know, it kind of affects your behavior and the way you think about things. Yeah, and like I wouldn't even say that he has no chill. Because like he's goofy, right? He's like a goober. But ultimately he is also very calculating and very intelligent. He's hot shit and he knows it, and he likes to be a goober about it because it's fun. I don't go to JJK, but I do know that Gojo's the strongest guy. Yeah, yeah, like hands down. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much more about JJK because I don't want to spoil anyone on it, and I don't want to get spoiled by manga knowers. Don't talk to me. Joe's silly, goofy, but he's the strongest being alive, and he knows it and deserves to flaunt it. Yeah, exactly. Like he's allowed to be silly, goofy, um, because he can back it up in any way he wants. Anyway, I like anime, and I don't read books or comics anymore, really. So, so shut up about manga forever, basically, and also don't talk to me about anime unless I ask you to. You know what I mean? That's kind of it's kind of the vibe. It's kind of my vibe anyway. Don't ever tell me about what happens in a manga, or I'll throw you into a box. You won't like it. Big bad box. Anyway. Love you too, Mama Hen. Have a good night. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Ahoy, hoy, hoy. Have a good night. Have a lovely way. Okay, let me see. I think I'm live. What the hell? No, no. Ugh. Okay. My opinions on anime are probably bad because I consume garbage most of the time. I mean, that's the thing, is that I also consume garbage all the time, and I know my opinions are good. Like, I don't mind watching bad anime because it's kind of like most of the time, like if I stop liking it, I just stop watching it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt me any. And then if I do like it, I'll just keep watching it. And not everything has to be a 10. You can enjoy a 7 or a 6, you know? Like, I don't know. It's fine. I can get things out of bad things and still like absorb meaningful experiences or ideas. There can be entertainment in the badness. Yeah. This is a thing I say in chats all the time. I think most of you have probably heard it or well enough familiar with it. But you don't have to like something just because it's good, and you don't have to dislike something just because it's bad. You don't have to know about and care about every good thing. You don't have to like every good thing. Just because like most people think something is good doesn't mean you have to give a shit. And just because most people think something is bad doesn't mean you aren't allowed to enjoy it. It literally doesn't matter. Like what you like and dislike what you dislike on your own terms. That's kind of just my ethos when it comes to having good opinions. It's like I just it's not that hard to just like I don't know. It doesn't really matter if you think something is good. I will decide if I think that. I've been absorbed by a fun premise in a bad anime quite a few times. Exactly, like it happens all the time. Like I here's I should probably give myself more credit. Yeah, honestly, I'm not here to therapize you, but yeah, I think that there is good stuff to be had in bad anime, in quote unquote bad anime. Um, listen, I'll watch random isekai. I enjoy random isekai. Are they good? Most of the time, not especially. They're kind of good, but they're kind of samey and predictable and not necessarily super interesting in every way, but they'll have a hook, right? It'll have a hook, and it'll show you something interesting with that hook. And that's all I really need. If it has a good hook, if the thing it wants to show me is interesting enough, I will, let it do that. And I will judge the hook on its own terms and then judge the thing as a whole on its merits as however I see fit. Like, to me, it's like sure, there's a million shows about having a guy who becomes a RPG hero in real life or whatever. Like isekais into an RPG, and now they have all these RPG systems, and the anime is telling you about a game that doesn't exist. And I eat that shit up. I like to think about games and systems. You know this about me. So when people are telling me about a game that doesn't exist that has really interesting yeah, ideas and systems, I want to know about that, and I want to think about it, and I want to create OCs for it. I'm so sleepy and tired. I need to be unconscious. Have a good rest of stream, everybody. Thank you, Traves. We're not going to go much longer. Honestly, it'll be like, I don't know. Well, basically when I stop feeling like talking, which won't be too long. But I will take my care. And I hope you take your care and have a good night. And have a good rest. Thank you as always for being here and being my friend and being good at it. You're great. You're great. I love you. Have a good night. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Blah, blah, blah. Heart emoji. What was I thinking about? What's I talking about? Oh, anime, right? Isekai. Yeah, like they put out a lot of isekai every season, and most of it isn't good, but sometimes there's just an interesting idea or two, and it's interesting enough that I like to see what they do with their interesting idea. I like to think about it and come up with my own interesting ideas related to it. I don't know. It doesn't have to be good for me to like it. I've found like Cherry Magic is a great example. People who just finished watching it in Slugcord with us. Cherry Magic is one of those shows that like basically what I knew about it was basically like just what it said on the tin, and then also having the knowledge that it was categorized as a boys' love, right? Like like it gets to that part, and so I just gave it a chance with its silly hook, and the hook was like it comes from a problematic place, but what they did with it was actually genuine and interesting. Um, like I just kind of let it do its thing. I let it cook. You know, oh, wait, that kind of sums it up because that was something that was happening while we were watching those shows a little bit. Is that not everyone wants to let something cook, right? Not everyone, yeah, like for some people, it's just especially hard to let a thing cook without starting to dissect it and think about it before it's done. And that's okay, I understand. It's fine, you're allowed. But like for me, I will let it cook. I'm not going to start judging how I feel about an episode until the episode is done. I'm not going to start judging how I feel about a series until the series is done. Unless I decide that it does something, basically, unless it does something that where I'm like, yeah, I have no interest in continuing to engage with you because you've hurt me or you've just been so boring that there's nothing to get from you. You know what I mean? But like, if it's something that I'm otherwise interested in, I let it cook. Um, and I have some shows that have like become favorites because I just gave it a chance. When it's like, okay, well, this part kind of miffs me, but I like the hook, I like the overall thing, and it's not so egregious that I feel I have to drop it right the second, so I'll let it cook. And then, like, oh, hey, here's one of my new favorite shows. Great! Awesome! Hey, turns out this was actually a really, really good, well-written romance. Who knew? Who knew? Who saw that coming? I didn't. Damn. Wild. Great. Good. It happens. It happens sometimes. Cherry Magic really surprised me. Every time I was like, classic toxic anime romance, it dissected it and actually was a good romance story. Exactly. Exactly. Because it had all of those bits. Like it shows you what everyone else would just leave it at. Like it just does the classic toxic yeah, the toxic anime romance thing, especially like regarding gay people. Like it has those like, oh, here's this toxic, uh, uh, like person trying to process their internalized homophobia thing, right? It's like, oh, you're being homophobic about this, but it's the first episode, and you're coming to terms with the fact that oh, maybe you're not all the way straight. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay when people aren't straight, and oh, someone who isn't straight likes you, and maybe you like them too, and you have to think about that for a while before you like hammer out all the problems. That was basically the conceit of that whole show. It's just like, hey, here's all this shit that's like bad, but what if it's just like a part of growing as a person? What if we just made it a part of learning how to be a person? Boom. Suddenly it's good. Suddenly it feels good to look at and not so bad. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like things when I like them. I like to like a thing. I like things that I feel are good, and not things that are categorized as good. Anyway, so that's why I'm excited for the Nintendo Direct. I feel like I started talking about that and then never continued talking about it. Just kind of brought it up. I don't know. Video games will happen, and I think that's cool. Um, I like video games. I like Nintendo games, which is unfortunate for me. given the what they are as a corporation, the space they occupy in the world. But like I like the games they make. So what are you gonna do? I thought it was really funny how the like official post from NOA was like, we will not be mentioning the successor to the Switch in this direct. It was just like, stop with your fucking rumors. We're not gonna do it. Leave us alone. I just found that very amusing. It's funny. It's good. Uh, yeah. Like honestly, I don't really even know what to expect. I kind of I wonder if we'll see like a new 3D Mario sometime soon. Maybe. That's the only thing I could really figure. I do expect. Who had this on there? If you had random Splatoon tangent on your bingo card, go ahead and fill that out now. Here I go. Uh, God, you really could have a bingo. Oh shit! I should write that down. Bingo. 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 Fuck yeah. Anyway, I could actually do that because of the things that I consistently randomly stunlock myself on. Um, Nintendo Directs are the only video game announcement videos I watch nowadays, and I never go in with any expectations. Yeah, I watch it all, because I don't have anything better to do. What am I gonna do with my life? I don't know. Sit and watch things. Um, and yeah, I don't really have much expectations. I'm more just like looking at what's missing, like trying to determine, like I don't know, they made a Mario in 2017, and they do stuff with Mario all the time, but most of it's just been ports of older games they already did. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they did a 3D Mario because it's been like 6 years, 7 years. Um, so that's the only real thing that I can think. And other than that, I do expect something about Splatoon, probably. I have my own little hopium, my own little tank of hopium that I've been huffing. Because when so it's something that if you're not familiar enough with Splatoon 3, if you don't know, if you haven't been paying that much attention to it, or if you've just looked at it a little bit, um, they are obsessed with the number 3 in this game. It's everywhere. Everything is a triple or a try or something. They've got threes all over the place. And when the game was released, prior to its release, they said they had 2 years of regular seasonal content planned. 2 years of like weapon updates and stage updates and things like that. And we've gotten a Wave 1 and a Wave 2 DLC. And we don't have third kits. We only have 2 kits for each weapon. For people who are especially out of the loop on Splatoon, a kit is a set of every weapon is a main weapon with a sub weapon and a special weapon. So when we say a kit, it means a given main weapon's sub and special. So each individual weapon has a combo like that. And at the moment, every main weapon type has 2 kits of a sub plus a special. And both other games in the series have had third kits for many weapons. Like most. Usually they don't do it for all of the weapons, but they have a lot of third kits. So it would be unprecedented and weird, and especially bizarre, given how much they have focused on this being the third Splatoon and using the number 3 in literally everything else. It would be. It's a little bit unthinkable that they would not have third kits in this game. Like I'll believe it when I see it. Like if they say, "Yeah, we're happy with 2 kids." If they like officially say that and are like, "We don't intend to release any further updates for this game," then it is what it is. But they haven't done that, and until they do that, I'm going to believe that there will be third kids. And so I do kind of expect some kind of Splatoon related announcement tomorrow. Or that is to say, I won't be surprised if there is one. Um, Especially because the timing, like usually they'll do a direct in like they do one in the in like quarter 1, and then they do one around this time, and then they do one in like September, right? They do it in like February, June, September is like a pretty regular release schedule for their directs at this point. And if they tried to do a Splatoon announcement in September, that would be after the season changeover. Because the 1st of September will be when the new season starts, and we will know by then if there will be new things. So it just makes sense for them to tell us tomorrow. uh, and they have done things that are like, they've done like a Splatoon direct before the launch of 3. And they could end up just pulling something like that again, or just making it like announcements via the Switch news and stuff like that. But I would expect them to put it in a direct. It's one of their big games. Like, I don't know. It's a Nintendo first party. I figure they will probably say something about it. 3 is a lucky number. They'd be fools not to. Yeah. And, yeah, to me, a third year of third kits for Splatoon 3, and potentially even a third DLC, to help fund it or whatever, or just for fun. I don't know. I'll buy a third DLC. I don't care. Like, I'm all in on Splatoon. If you couldn't tell, like the only thing, like some people have brought up the possibility of like, because like there was some project that was leaked or whatever, like some code word that was that someone leaked was related to Splatoon, and people are like, "Whoa, Splatoon 4?" Like, better fucking not be. Because this game ain't done, and I ain't all the way happy with it yet. So it better fucking not. They better not be fucking announcing Splatoon 4. If they announce Splatoon 4 with Splatoon 3 in the state that it is currently in, and do no further updates to Splatoon 3, I will not be buying Splatoon 4. And I have to imagine that they know that. I have to imagine that they understand that. But if they have a third DLC, that's what that secret project name is actually connected to, then I'm here for it. I'm fine with that. I want that. I want more content for the game I'm already playing. That's fine. I'll pay money for it. I don't care. You know. So if tomorrow is a year 3 Splatoon 3 DLC 3 announcement, I won't be surprised. And that is to say, I kind of do expect it. I do anticipate that being a thing. We'll see if I'm right or not, though. Who knows? On rare occasions, this very correct, very good opinions bunny, very lucky bunny, occasionally is wrong about things. It happens, believe it or not. Some things that I think will happen don't happen. It's wild. It's honestly, the world is wrong. If it doesn't happen, I'm not wrong. It's actually that the world wasn't ready for the truth that I had. Yeah, seems like too short a turnaround to come out with 4 at this point, but you never know. That's the problem. Nintendo, they love to surprise you. Derogatory. They love to not do the thing that makes the most sense. Especially if it's more lucrative, potentially. Oh, they love doing that. They love making you give them money for something that doesn't make any sense. Like, to me, this makes overwhelming sense. It makes overwhelming sense that it would happen. To such a degree that not even Nintendo could fuck this up. You know what I mean? That's my sentiment on it. That's why I'm fairly confident in my prediction, right? Like, it's got to happen. And if it doesn't, then I will never have any reason to believe that Nintendo will do a correct thing ever again. And honestly, that'll just be a weight off my shoulders. I'll just never have to give them the benefit of the doubt ever again in my entire life. And honestly, that'd be a good outcome too. It's a win-win situation here. I think we're at a win-win situation. Either they do the thing that they should with the video game, or I never have to believe in them ever again. And either way, my rest of my day is free. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, Nintendo. Anyway, I wrote down Bean Go. Bean, like, did you get it? Did you understand? Like, hold on. Do you understand? Hold on. You get it? Anyway, that's why Bean loves playing Eno, true. I actually don't understand. Wow. Bingo. Like bingo. Do you get it? Bingo. Like a bingo card? But bingo, because it's like my name. Here, let me Would it help you if it was on a separate line? Hold on. How are we feeling about this? Is it starting to make sense? Where's Bean going? Anywhere I want. You think you could stop me? I'll go anywhere I want. All the squares are just dancing Bean. That'll be the free space. Because Dancing Bean is on each of my scenes. I lied. It's on some of my scenes. It's on many of my scenes. But it's not on this one or this one. You know what? Be the change you want to see in the world. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. One moment. This is wrong. It's on most of my scenes. Fuck it. Here it is. Bean dance. I'm not going anywhere. Shut up. Don't tell me that. I thought Glottal was dead. Glottal... I hate how long it took me to understand. Glottal... wait. Oh. I thought you were doing a bit too, genuinely. You weren't doing a bit. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Genuinely, I thought you were fucking with me because you always fuck with me. I just expect it at this point. Glosser is just pun blind. That's fine. Bingo. Like bingo. 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 Then a pun in Japanese. The two ends legit have a different sound, and I didn't think about it. Two linguists to get my simple joke. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Is that they're thinking too far ahead, and they didn't catch the me playing around in the mud. They're thinking about 4D chess, and I am building a mud castle with my funny words. You know. Bingo. Like a bingo card. Like a bingo card. Oh, maybe that would have helped. I bet that would have helped you. Bingo card. Like bingo card. How's this? Bingo. Bingo card. The end sounds are different. I don't give a shit. They don't have to be. Fuck you. I'll say it however I want. Bingo. Bingo card. Because they're not that different. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo. Or bingo. Bingo and bingo. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo. Bingo, bongo. Bingo, bango. I'll do whatever I want. You can't stop me. They're not that different. You're... Free your mind. Alright? Free your mind. Get over yourself. Anyway, I love you, Glottal. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not just aggroing them. I'm attacking them. I'm. One is coronal, the other is dorsal. Look at this fucking nerd. Who did? No one asked. I'm sorry. I love you, Glottal. You know this. That's me right now. Me laughing and hugging you while you are grumping. Glottal. Yeah, Glotta hyperfixate. Exactly. Oh, that was delightful. Thank you. Vicious speed attack live on stream. Move on! You're like 5 minutes late, but honestly, I appreciate your gumption here, Moobot. I wish I had that one here, Lazy. I know you couldn't see it even if I did. I don't. But it's because it's on FFZ and I don't have that yet. Bean, why don't you just download FFC? Because I don't have it. I'd have to go get it. Do you understand? Why don't you have it? Because I would have to go get it. Why don't you go get it? Because I have other shit to do. I don't know what to tell you. I have other shit to do. I have other things I'm thinking about. Alright? I'm playing in the mud with my little castles. I don't know what you want from me. You want me to do things like when I think about doing them? Yeah, me too. Believe me, I wish I could. That just ain't how it works. That just is not how it works around here. And by around here, I mean inside of my noodle. I think about a thing, and then I continue to think about it for weeks. Sometimes months or years. And maybe I will do it. And maybe I won't. Like, I was actively, like, on Twitch and looking at Twitch chats and chatting for, like, multiple years before I ever downloaded BTTV. Like, I knew that there were, like, special emotes. And I'm a PC like, I'm watching on PC most of the time. So I was on PC. I could have downloaded it at any point. But I knew some of the pictures, like I knew I didn't like some of the pictures, and I didn't like a lot of the, like, I don't know, I knew that the words were pictures, but I didn't want to see the pictures because I didn't like them, so I just didn't bother. And then eventually, like sometimes I would see places that did have pictures that I would like to see, probably, but then I just didn't, because I didn't have it. And then eventually I was like, yeah, fine, I'll get it. And yeah, I was like, oh, hey, I can see all the pictures now. But, like, I don't know. My life wasn't significantly worse without it. And I feel similarly with FFC. I don't know. It's just I don't have it. I didn't want to go get it. Leave me alone. FFC, and I know FFC is like I know now, apparently, that FFC is like the better one to have if you're going to have one. But that doesn't mean anything to me. I already got BTTV. What do you mean? Like, yeah, maybe, but I already have the other one. So why would I go get the new one to be my only one? That's weird. Doesn't make any sense. was on Twitch a long time before I found out those funny phrases has pictures attached to them. Yeah, yeah. It took me a minute, and eventually I was like, okay, so this has to be like they have to be saying these words to like activate pictures that I can't see for some reason. And eventually, I had that information confirmed for me. And it was a long time from that point until I eventually, like, actually cared enough to find the thing that let me see the pictures. Fresca, hi! Oh, I've been yapping too long. I went an additional hour after I thought I was done. That's pretty wild. That doesn't happen. I'm carrying myself, and I will, yeah. One moment. I'm glad I stopped guilty gearing, when I did, because my hands, it's definitely, like, it was starting to hurt, and now it's, like, it's not really. Like, I can still feel that it wants to hurt, but it hasn't gone there yet. I'm good. I had a weird coughing fit an hour ago, which is why I was gonna end early. But I got better. So, it's nice. And otherwise, we've been good. I've been good. I'm doing good, having fun. Just rambling, just yapping. Just a talkative little bunny. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the, 1 moment. Yeah. Meow. Yeah. Yeah, I like, yeah, anyway. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh no, I'm gonna look at, no. My options have become more limited. I don't really want to rate anyone right now. I'm not, I want to do that right now. Uh, that was, well, I managed to put off working on cheese emote for 3 whole hours. Everyone being sweet and welcoming me, I'm gonna sob. Row, 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 row. I love you! I love you! Row, 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 row. It's Fresca. Oh yeah, how was your birthday, Fresca? I hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good puppy day. Row, 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 row. I love that TikTok. Hey, Evie sleeps so hard. Puppy day! Stimmies! Row, 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 row. This is good music. Holy shit. Patamon? Okay, I just saw the picture of Patamon you posted in the Digimon channel, and I like it. It's a little plush with, like, sunglasses and a backwards cap, and he's got, I think, a vape pen, probably. And a necklace. This is a fancy little man. I love it. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good birthday. You'll love to see it. Buggies. Buggies. It's fun. I like the buggies. Anyway, I'll stop browsing Discord. I've decided I don't feel like. I feel like I just want to go. I think I've decided that I feel like I just want to go. And I will let you all disperse at your leisure. Thank y'all for being here and joining me for my silly little rambles, and just yapping and hanging out and piping a little bit and gearing a little bit, and ramble time. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here for any period of time. I'm sorry that I'm leaving like right when you got here, Vreska. That's just how it goes. You're clocking in while I'm clocking out. That's just how it has to go. I have to dissolve in water. It's true. Thank you, though, for being here. Thank you, Glottal, again for the raid. Always appreciated. Always happy to see you, and your friends, because they are also my friends. happy for you to bring my friends to me. Thank you very much. And oh, I'm glad you have fun hanging out here. I have fun too. It makes me smile. So I'm glad. Okay. Everything. Oh, I probably should have said this like way earlier, like while Traves was here. But oh well. This week might be a little weird, so I might not. I might be if I skip a stream, it'll probably be Wednesday. I may end up needing to skip it and Thursday or one or the other. It really depends. My parents have a thing coming up work wise that they will probably need a little bit of a helping hand with. And I don't know how much time it'll take. Or when I'll have to do things. So there's a chance I'll be doing them in the evening, or there's a chance that I'll just have to do a bunch and be too tired to want to stream. So we'll see. It's just nice to hear the Bween. Aw. Aw. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all like having me up here hopping and rambling because I like to do it. And I appreciate you. But anywho, yeah, we'll probably do Hades 2 tomorrow. I think I'm sticking with Hades 2 Tuesday. Hades 2 Tuesday. Yeah, Hades 2 Tuesday. There you go. So if you're avoiding Hades 2 spoilers, valid and fair and understandable. Have a nice Tuesday. But I'll be here playing it probably. I don't anticipate having anything in the way of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday probably. But anyhow, yeah. And if I have time to, I'll do a P stream on a day. And there's a possibility I'll have 3 more streams this week. Who can say? Who knows? Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. I am gonna wrap it up. Thank you once again for being here. Lovely to have you, all of you. Uh, even if you were here for just a little bit, or you were lurking, or you're or you're watching the VOD, or you hopped in for a minute and you said hi and then you left, or if you didn't say shit, if you lurked for a minute and then you left because you weren't feeling it. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I appreciate anybody who has deemed me worthy to look upon for any period of time. Very much appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go EP. As I said, y'all can disperse at your leisure. And I will see you when I see you. Y'all have a good night. Goodbye.